Good morning, everybody. It is the 1st of November, which means it's the 1st of NaNoWriMo, and it is, shoot, what time is it? It's like 6:40 in the morning, so I woke up at 5. I usually wake up at 5:45, but I'm trying to wake up earlier, get everything done earlier so I can write a little bit in the morning before I go to work, because even though I am able to work on my book at work, when I can do so is kind of unpredictable, and sometimes I can't get started on my own stuff until after 1 p.m., which isn't terrible, but I definitely prefer to have a little bit of that momentum earlier in the day. I have to be in my car ready to go somewhere between 7:30 and 7:45. So I have like a little less than an hour, and that's the thing too, is this is my first day waking up this early, so there's definitely some things I'm going to adjust so I can hopefully start filming these little intros earlier, hopefully get to writing earlier, because there's just a lot of things to keep in mind now. Anyway, I have my cup of buttered coffee. I have my laptop over here, so I think I just need to get started. I'm super excited. I talked to my friend last night who's also participating in NaNoWriMo, and I'm like amped. So a little bit nervous because like I haven't had to think about a word count in a hot minute. So I'm like, 2,000 words, is that gonna be really hard, or maybe that will be easier? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I have my new document pulled up. There isn't even a title on it yet. Like, we're at draft 1, starting page. Okay, let's get comfortable. All right, so it is now 7:25. I have to get going to work, but I am at 602 words. So I feel like that's pretty good for basically only a half hour of writing, which gives me hope that 2,000 words isn't that ridiculous of an idea. I'm so used to editing my current book and really focusing on word choice and sentence structure, and so it's kind of hard to remind myself, or just I was constantly having to remind myself, like, it doesn't matter. Just get like even just the vibe of the situation out on the page. Like, that is much more important. You know, you don't have to make it fancy. You can just be like, he feels sad and disappointed and a little scared, and you can make it sound good or delve into that further when it's time to edit. But this is not editing time, this is drafting time. And there's also a few points where I like couldn't think of the right word and just had to put in little brackets like something like this, because it's like I don't need to get caught up in that right now, especially during NaNoWriMo. I'm almost done with chapter 1, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like I said, 600 words, so let's aim for 2,000 today, folks. Look where I'm at. So one of the best perks about being manager at childcare is that I get to go shopping for childcare on company dime. So I'm at Target right now, definitely getting some Starbucks. Definitely feel like I need to throw in a shot of espresso, although I'm doing pretty good and I already drink a lot of coffee in the morning. But like 5 a.m. is no joke. And because I'm doing this, you know, I've kind of already broken the momentum of the writing that I did do this morning. So it is probably going to be closer to noon or 1 when I can start writing again, and I don't want to get sleepy or unfocused by that time. I really want to make sure that I'm on the ball and get these 2,000 words done and out of the way as soon as possible, so it's not 8 o'clock at night and I'm really tired but I'm stressing out because I didn't get my words done yet. It's a little after 1 p.m. Everyone has gone home for the day. I'm definitely feeling that afternoon lull that I pretty much always feel. Today it seems a little bit more intense, which I know is because I woke up at freaking 5 in the morning. I'm going to set up my Forest app and just not have any distractions and work for a straight 25 minutes, and let's, 2,000 words. I also forgot to reach for it this morning because it was all the way downstairs. But I do have my handy dandy plotting notebook with me. So I'm actually going to read over the notes because I think I'll be starting chapter 2 soon as well. And I'm excited to see how much this actually helps the drafting process. My word count is a little bit over 1,000, so I'm at the halfway point for my goal for the day. And I didn't even make it to the second chapter yet. I'm trying not to go back and edit while I'm writing, which is one of the #1 rules everyone tells you to do when you're drafting, especially for NaNoWriMo. So I'm trying to keep it to just random things that I remember that I know would happen earlier on in the chapter. Like I'll allow myself to go back and add those things, but not really to change anything that I've already written. Woohoo! Word count goal hit. So now the question is, am I going to have the motivation to continue working on this later today? Possibly. I'm very much into the chapter that I'm writing right now. I can just feel myself waning a little bit, so that's why I'm stopping at the moment. I will maybe pick it back up in the evening. I guess the really nice thing about NaNoWriMo is that other than also knowing that I do have to work on these daily vlogs, have nothing else to work on. You know, it's very focused. So it's like, well, what else am I gonna do with my day? All right, so it's the end of the night. So I think I'm just gonna give my final evaluation of the day. I am definitely not going to do any more writing tonight. And I think that's going to be my general rule for how these things are gonna go. I'm making this up as I go along, so we'll see if I stick to it. But on weekdays when I work and I'm getting up at 5 a.m., if I hit my word count, then that's all I have to do. I don't need to try to exceed that or push myself because I still have a lot to do. I am working full time. I have dogs to take care of. I have to feed them and myself, clean the house, and relax. It's okay to relax once the goal is hit. Now, tomorrow is Saturday. Other than sleeping in a little bit, I have a lot more spare time on my hands. So with my Saturdays and Sundays, that will kind of be my chance to really push myself beyond that 2,000 word limit. Will I? Who knows? It's also going to be my birthday weekend, so I know I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow in the evening, and then who knows how I'll feel on Sunday. Editing these videos, because these clips are so short, is actually fairly easy, so that has kind of taken a little bit of a load off my shoulder because sometimes editing can just be such a time suck, but with the way these clips are, it's like, oh, these are really like short and sweet and simple, which is good. No need to go crazy as long as I'm still reaching my targeted goal. There will be time in the future for me to exceed it and really prove to myself that I can go beyond the 2,000 word limit, but until then, I'm going to take it easy and relax for the rest of the night. I hope you guys can do the same, I guess, unless you're like night owl, night riders. But comment down below your word count and how you guys are spending your first day of NaNoWriMo. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Happy Nano.